Super Bowl 58, Radio Row Las Vegas. We ran into an old friend,
yes, sir.
Kansas City friend,
yes, sir.
now a Cincinnati Bengal, Orlando Brown Jr. Thanks for sitting down. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great, man. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Hey, I know we tried to avoid it. You squeezed my neck. You said it's got to happen. Here you are. You're fine. People, your handlers, let it happen. So welcome. How's your Vegas week been? You surviving?
I am, man. I'm surviving. I'm thriving. I'm killing it here in Radio Row. I'm enjoying myself. It's a lot of fun, man, doing this type of stuff. I enjoy this side of the game.
Yeah, talk to us about your season with the Bengals, but also your time in Kansas City, Super Bowl 57.
Yeah.
I mean, thank you for everything you did here in Kansas City, protecting Mahomes' blindside. How do you look back on that time?
Thank you, man. It was so much fun. I had so much fun playing here in Kansas City, man. I just really getting to know the men in that locker room was one of the best parts and something that really helped me in my career. Guys like Joe Tooney, Creed Humphrey, obviously from college, and Trey Smith, Lucas Niang, Andrew Wiley, Nick Allegretti, Darian. I mean, it's just like the list goes on. And, I really enjoyed my time, man, as a Chief. We won a lot of football games, won the Super Bowl. I mean, guys, man, it was a lot of fun. And then taking it to Cincinnati. Cincinnati was awesome as well. My first year was great. Joe Burrow's awesome. Zach Taylor's awesome. It's just great. I love being a Bengal too.
Do you still have a relationship with the other offensive linemen from the Kansas City Chiefs?
Oh, yeah, man, forever, man. I think that's the thing about, one of the reasons that they're back at the Super Bowl is the camaraderie of that group. It was special, and it still is very special, and it's something that really, they're able to, lean on. And when you got an offensive line group that's that close that, everyone is hanging out off the field and wives are hanging out off the field. And then, the camaraderie is there in the locker room and in meetings. I mean, you can do whatever, you can accomplish whatever you want because what you're playing for is so much bigger and more important than the other team.
Well, here we are, Super Bowl 58. We're 2 days away.
Yeah.
Your former team, Chiefs, 49ers, you're in the AFC, a team that's been there.
Yep.
Where are you going? What are you going on Sunday? What's going to happen?
Well, I mean, look, man, no bias here. The Kansas City Chiefs will win this football game. I think it's just one of those things where it is what it is. I think the way that Coach Reed prepares these guys, Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Chris Jones, this is what they do. And, I got a ton of respect for, the way that they handle business, and they're going to go out here, man, and get after these guys.
Little two-part question here. AFC Championship was Chiefs Ravens, both your former teams. Who are you rooting for? And then what makes Patrick Mahomes stand out? And is he the best quarterback in football? Can he be better than Tom Brady eventually?
Oh, yeah. I think, to be honest with you, man, he's a little he's far beyond he's in the upper echelon in terms of where he is. If Pat Mahomes walked away from football today, they'd be talking about him as the greatest quarterback of all time. And I think the reality of that is within his numbers and his statistics that he's done within his first 6 years. And we look at what his team has done. What is it? 7 AFC championships with six in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. Nobody's doing that, and I think that's the reason, that he's going to go down in history as the greatest. What was the first question you said?
AFC Championship, Chiefs or Ravens, who are you rooting for?
I'm not going to lie. I was rooting for Lamar. I like, my guy, Mark Andrews. That's my brother, man. So
you're like, Patrick has enough of those.
I know. I was like, man, I know Pat knew. I'm like, I know they already got their Super Bowls, man. I was rooting for the Ravens. I wanted to see, Lamar get that opportunity. I know how important it was to him.
Yeah.
You've been in both huddles with both quarterbacks, Burrow and Mahomes. What are some of the parallels that makes them equally great?
Yeah, I would say, really the leadership, man. When we talk about the quarterback position, that's first and foremost. When you got a guy that's a leader that knows how to talk to the team, knows how to relate to the guys, that's so important. And both of them do a great job at that. And then as well as just being cold-blooded in the moment, you know what I mean? Just having that focus, dog, when the game is on the line, when we're in a 2-minute situation, going out there and executing. And I've seen it from both of them.
Orlando, this is what everybody wants to know. You go to Cincinnati.
Yep.
Skyline Chili, KC Barbecue.
Come on, now. Easy answer. I already see what it's going.
Oh, y'all set me up. Y'all set me up.
My wife is from Cincinnati, bro.
She is.
Yes, bro. And the first time I had it,
you wasn't. I don't mind a chili dog from Skyline. I'm not eating noodles, but I like the chili dog with the cheese from Skyline. But Q39 Skyline, I'm going to Q39.
Yes,
there we go.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Skyline, I love it.
I got a uniform question.
Yeah.
Now, I look when I played, offensive lineman wasn't wearing numbers in the 50s. It was only the centers.
Yeah.
Why in the hell did you wear 57 for the Chiefs? What went into that?
Well, I mean, I wanted to wear 78, but it was retired. Bobby Bell. It was retired. And so because of that, man, my mentor, Jamal Brown, he wore 55 in college. My dad was 77 in the league, for the majority of his career. So I was just like, 57 it is. It's a nostalgic team. I always feel like the Chiefs give off that old school aura anyway. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I felt like it was the best number for me.
Shout out to your pops. I remember watching him growing up. Such a great offensive tackle, great player. Love it.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Orlando, we can't thank you enough for dropping by. They're giving you the signal.
They're saying we're desperately out of time.
I mean, it happened. We're so happy that it did, man. We miss you, and we wish you nothing but the best. Get Joe Burrow back, get healthy, and really let's make a run at this next year and see who the best team is, man.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys having me on.
Appreciate your time here in Kansas City. An absolute honor. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.